So I have for you another meteorite, a little different from the meteorite that we saw in a previous video. That was an iron meteorite. This is what's called a carbonaceous chondrite. Yeah, it's a mouthful. It's a stony meteorite. It's a meteorite that's mostly made out of rock. And this one, it's part of the much larger meteorite called the Allende meteorite that fell in 1969 in Mexico, is very important. I wish you were actually here in person because I'd let you hold this. This meteorite is 4.6 billion years old. How we know that will be the subject of another video. But this is the basic building blocks out of which the Earth and the other planets were made. And the reason why I'm showing this, besides the fact that it's just really cool, is that meteorites possibly brought a lot of water to the Earth. And what I want to talk about in this little video is how the atmosphere of the Earth has changed over its history. So if meteorites and comets brought some of the water to the Earth, then that means that the Earth originally didn't have as much water. And we know that the Earth's atmosphere has changed over its long history. When the Earth was first born, it had a lot more hydrogen and helium. And, well, you know that helium balloons float. And so the Earth's gravity was so small, because the Earth is so small, that most of its hydrogen and helium, well, the hydrogen that wasn't locked into water, escaped into the rest of the solar system. Large planets like Jupiter have a lot more gravity, and they were able to hold on to these light gases, which is why Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus and Neptune have lots of hydrogen and helium because of their strong gravities. They're called the gas giants. Another way that the Earth's atmosphere has changed over time is due to life. Now, this is the first of a number of fossils I'm going to be showing you in this and another video. This is what's called a stromatolite. A stromatolite is a fossilized bacteria colony. And stromatolites have been around for billions of years. This one's not that old. And stromatolites, as bacteria colonies, they have actually changed the Earth's atmosphere, because these are blue-green algae, essentially. These run through photosynthesis. These convert carbon dioxide into their food and release oxygen into the atmosphere. That's right, the oxygen that we breathe today has not always been a part of the Earth's systems to the amount that we have it today. Today, oxygen makes up about 21% of the atmosphere of our planet. But if you were able to take the TARDIS and travel with Doctor Who, woohoo, back to when the Earth was, let's say, only 1 billion years old rather than 4.6 billion years old, you'd have a hard time breathing. There would not be nearly as much oxygen. These guys and their cousins are to thank for changing the Earth's atmosphere over time and giving us the oxygen that you breathe today.